You clicked on this video, you want to know how to have a fulfilling morning so that you are able to have a productive rest of your day. So in this video, I give 4 realistic tips on things that don't take much time that can lead you to have a very productive and positive day. If you're new here, before we dive in, I promise this will be quick. My name is Pamela and I make videos for girl bosses in their 20s that are constantly striving to be a better version of themselves and want to live a life far from the average. Hit the subscribe button because I post new videos every Tuesday. Also hit the notification bell because apparently the YouTube algorithm is making it very difficult nowadays for mostly all YouTubers to be seen on your newsfeed, so that would be awesome. Alright, told you that was short, so let's jump right into the video. Wake up to something that you enjoy doing. Not your email, not answering texts from work, not serving anyone else but yourself. Period. So for me, that's my coffee in the morning. If you wake up the very last minute that you have to get up and quickly get ready, you're going to wake up with the already I'm not enough mentality. I don't have enough time, I have to rush, I don't have enough time to eat, I don't have enough time to look my best or feel my best. You just don't want to wake up with that mindset of I don't have enough. The only thing is I believe that one of those things cannot be social media. Early in the morning we should be really selfish and do something that we love that has nothing to do with social media. I mean, don't get me wrong, maybe there's a website you really enjoy that's very motivational. Maybe there's a certain YouTuber that gets you in a really good mood. If that's what really makes you happy, just go for it. I support it. But if you can find something that you enjoy doing that does not have to do with social media, I think you'll notice a really big difference in the way you're waking up. Do something that allows you to be present. For me, this usually is reading at least a chapter or a page or 2 of a book that is serving me in some way. Usually it's a self-help book or a business book, or it's a book that is teaching me something or guiding me in some way. Usually when you watch these kind of videos or you read on what your morning routine should include, one of the things that it should include is meditating. If you look at the common denominator with a lot of the successful people out there, one thing they all have in common is that they meditate. I've been trying to learn how to meditate for a couple years now, and I would always just become very frustrated because I was under the false idea that in order to meditate you needed to silence your mind, and I would always feel like I was doing something wrong when I would try to meditate and the thoughts would swirl, you know, or I would get distracted, or I would think about my to-do list, or I would think about something that's going on in my life. Recently I actually heard about an app called Headspace, and that has been a game changer for me. I've actually found that meditation works best for me before I go to bed, not in the morning. But if you can meditate and you feel like it works for you, at least for 3 to 5 minutes in the morning, great. That's a perfect way to stay present and be present. Sometimes, and I'll be completely honest, I'm really running tight on time, and I know that for a lot of 9 to 5 people that is the case. So it's very discouraging when you watch these kind of videos and you just hear you have to work out or you have to meditate for half an hour. It's great if you can do them, but for the everyday person, it's difficult to find tons of time in the morning and have a good night's rest. Being present doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stop everything you're doing and be present. If that is not something you can do, and you can be present, let's say while you're getting ready, let's say you're doing your makeup or you're doing your hair, and maybe there's a podcast, a motivational speaker, an audiobook, or even a guided meditation that you can listen to while you're doing something that doesn't require a lot of attention, so that you can really be present with what you're listening to. Just being present with how you're feeling and what thoughts are coming up, and and just enjoying whatever you're listening to in the moment. If you're running out of time in the morning, that's a way for you to building in a present moment with yourself while you're doing the things that you need to get done. Look at your planner and make sure you have a to-do list ready to go for the day. Some people, it works best for them to wake up in the morning and maybe have their coffee, and maybe that's the thing that they enjoy to do, is writing a to-do list in the morning, and that's completely fine. But for me, what I find that works best is writing the night before my to-do list for the next day, and then in the morning prioritizing everything and putting a number next to it. So I need to get this done first, then second, third, fourth. I like to give myself an idea of, okay, this needs to get done in the morning, 1, 2, this can get done in mid-afternoon, etc., etc. But I'm not really a person that likes to go hour by hour by hour. I feel like that is a little bit anxiety provoking for me. Honestly, it's a way for me, a perfectionist, to practice on just going with the flow. Say good morning to someone you love. This is my way of showing gratitude. So usually you'll hear something along the lines of having a gratitude notebook, which actually, let me show you my gratitude notebook. So this is actually my gratitude notebook, and to be honest, I'm somewhat of a rebel when it comes to that. If someone tells me you have to include showing gratitude every morning and writing in your gratitude notebook, I will not do it. For me, this is not my way of having gratitude or showing gratitude in the morning. I just don't like to write a list in the morning. Once I feel like I had my reading time, I had my coffee, and I know the way my day is supposed to flow, then I can sit, think about someone else, and you know, say my good mornings to someone I love. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit a like if there's something that was helpful. You can also follow me on Instagram. I've been including behind the scenes of filming on my Instagram, and those usually come out really fun. So you can check me out there. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.